We caught Benjamin Netanyahu with a smoking gun. Stay with me for this.
The next thing you'll see is the militant Islam is bringing down the World Trade Center.
Netanyahu has many times referred to America as Rome or the New Rome.
This is a different time. Rome and Jerusalem clashed over values with a great tragedy for the Jewish people. But the new Rome, the United States, views itself as a new Jerusalem.
Then this week, he puts out a video where somebody just happens to ask him what book he's reading, and he says he's reading a book about the Jews versus Rome, and the guy goes, well, what made you pick up that book? And he says, well, we lost the last time, and we need to win this time.
We want to know what you're reading now.
What I'm reading?
Yeah.
It's a book by a historian by the name of Barry Strauss. It's called The Jews Against Rome. Jews against Rome.
What made you pick it up?
Well, we lost that one. I think we have to win the next one.
Netanyahu has been bad news for America for a long time. He's one of the primary reasons why we invaded Iraq and Afghanistan under the false pretense of weapons of mass destruction. And in 1995, he even magically predicted the Twin Towers coming down.
I wrote a book in 1995, and I said that if the West doesn't wake up to the suicidal nature of militant Islam, the next thing you'll see is the militant Islam is bringing down the World Trade Center.
Then, after 9/11, Netanyahu celebrated that it was causing America to support his dream of invading countries all over the Middle East militarily.
Netanyahu said, quote, we're benefiting from one thing, and that is the attack on the Twin Towers and Pentagon and the American struggle in Iraq. Netanyahu then reportedly said these events, quote, swung American public opinion in our favor.
Shout out to Eric Moutsos on X, who did a great investigative report putting those pieces together. But if that's not enough for you to believe that Benjamin Netanyahu is bad news for America, he pushed the COVID vaccine, forced vaccinations, and vaccine passports harder than any world leader in the world. He was the very first world leader to recognize and celebrate Joe Biden after the 2020 election. He stopped taking Trump's phone calls, and he chastised Americans who questioned the results of the 2020 election. And now he wants to win a war against the new Rome.
Well, we lost that one. I think we have to win the next one.
The timing of Netanyahu putting out that video is very interesting, with the supposed release of the Epstein Files coming up, where obviously people tied to Netanyahu would be exposed if real information is made public. I don't know what the heck is going to happen with all that. My guess is they're either going to keep redacting and covering things up like they've been doing, or they're going to figure out a way to frame President Trump with some nonsense. The one thing I know for sure is that Trump is not guilty of criminal activity related to the Epstein world, and that's where I break with so many critics right now, because I can see all the things that are wrong with Netanyahu and Israel, and I can see all the things that are wrong with the Epstein stuff, but I do not arrive at the same conclusion that Trump is guilty or compromised like so many of his critics are arriving at right now. I can back up and give you proof of everything I just said in the video that I made called Proof Trump Was Not Involved in Epstein Criminal Activity. Check out that video, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to support me, please go to the homepage of my channel and click the join button. You'll get access to my bonus videos where I cover the best stuff. You won't regret it. I'll see you again soon.